So research says that people can't sleep after having coffee. I had four yesterday. By the time I was in a international event, and I was already yawning on my seat when the meetings and everything were happening. Okay, so avoid falling for myths and stories of other people and researches of other people and stuff. So I'm Justin Kapani, the founder and CEO of Amdecon Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions. And I take pride in sharing that yesterday I felt so elated and so delighted to be at this event, which was for India Korea. It's one of the events I've been attending, and I was invited there, and it was a much awaited one. And there was so much of positive happening. Most of the people from Korea are looking to connect with India and to work with entrepreneurs and people in India and stuff like that. And they were bringing forth their own ideas. They had their own. You know, concerns, and they had their own curiosity around cities like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, and stuff like that. There was so much of thought exchange happening on the world issues and concerns stuff and all that. I realized that what I've been sharing of lately is pretty much in sync with most of these guys, which I would like to kind of share here. That climate is the biggest concern after economy and infrastructure and stuff. And we had people from the ministry there as well. We had global leaders, we had achievers, we had doers, we had startup advisors, we had international, there was an international team which had come in from other countries and stuff. And the common factor and denominator was to solve world issues and problems and stuff like that. It was amazing to see the teams that won. I mean, each of their pitch was so amazing. And as I went through that, you could see the hard work behind this. And it was not like they had huge setups and stuff like that. There were 5 to 6 people, there were 20 people, a max of 50 people and stuff. And they'd done such amazing work and stuff, and trying to kind of connect the dots with India entrepreneurs, designers, architects, retail, and of course solar and stuff, which is a concern and all that. And what was understandable from this is that yes, we have to look into infrastructure, and we have to look at environment, because as we see waste, as we see garbage around, we see pollution levels rising and everything, we see children suffering, we see adults getting diseases and stuff like that. And we are seeing in US and other countries like Korea, accidents happening on the street and stuff. We've got this concern of fake information being shared around work and stuff. So there were lots and lots of interesting ideas which were shown in presentations, shared and stuff. And while one could realize that you have to wake up to the reality and stuff, and you have to include doing something for nature and for the world in whatever way. I'm not saying become a scientist, I'm not saying become an entrepreneur, but I'm just saying that if you really feel strongly for the cause, participate and have something happening around nature environment in your works and stuff like that, and put your genius brains to it. And I like to share a few lines here, which is the crux of it all. You may be a genius, you may be a rock star, you may be an innovator, you may be a creative person, you may be a business strategist, you may be a leader, but as long as you do not put your ideas into action and stuff, it's all talk. It's not going to happen. And ideation to a certain point, brainstorming to a certain point is good, but if it cannot be, implemented in real action, then it is of less consequence and stuff. And this is something which I see some of the world leaders have also shared here in this book, which is from America and from Korea. And they're talking about a few factors which are, build a great product or a service. So make sure that you have a product or a service which is not only including your customers. Not only including your customers' choice in it, but also something which is designed around issues and concerns of the community and the world. Be the expert, position yourself as an expert of your company's product and services, blog, speak, write, share, advertise, market, promote, represent it at various places and forums and stuff like that. Rehearse your story, take every opportunity to practice your thoughts and your storytelling technique. Refine your story based on the audiences and stuff. It must not be the same message, because once it's the same message, it looks scripted. It doesn't look like a genuine work. It doesn't look like some thoughts have been put together, or there is less mind work, or there is less improvisation happening from time to time depending on the concerns and stuff like that. Include personal experiences and add anecdotes of nature, global leaders, politics, literature, history, whatever, and create a message that's going to help your organization's goals go even stronger. Use multiple media to research the audiences possible. Look at Twitter, Facebook, texting, blogging. Look at other social media forums to use those. Also include traditional means of communication and stuff. And I think that a lot of the world tank leaders are still not there on social media. They may be on LinkedIn, they may be on Twitter and stuff, but very few are on Facebook and stuff. So for real work, those forums are highly recommended. And now that we have Elon Musk working so strongly with Mr. Trump, I think it's going to be a great, phenomenal, positive change. A lot of strict action will be taken and stuff, because he's just too good, and he's so point blank on people and their works and stuff like that, which is actually the need of the hour. Because if people don't come forward and share, and they don't bring forward the persistent issues and concerns and stuff, so the same stuff will continue happening and stuff, and we're not going to see any any improvisation, or we're not going to see any positive stuff happening. And then they're talking about building a support with the community for your products and services. So as a company, kind of identify who are your support systems, who are your collaborators, who are the members, who are your vendors, who are your suppliers. And I strongly feel that you have to champion not just your own offerings, but also help them promote their offerings and stuff like that. And if it's going to be a one-way street, it works not that great. It has to be a two-way street. Maybe you are benefiting from them, and maybe they can benefit from your thought shares or your technology or your products and stuff like that, or your strategy. Give them feedback, help them improve, take their feedback, improve yourself, and be a part of offline forums more. Because when you're actually creating a community of leaders and thought share people, or of solution finders, or of experts and stuff like that, you've actually got evangelists working for the companies, or for the projects, or for the world. It sounds so easy, isn't it? I mean, it's not complicated. It's as easy as this. In MBA, they say keep it simple, so that's what it is. And relationship builders help big time. And as you're working on relationships and stuff like that, always remember this, that whatever concern or whatever issue you may have, avoid speaking negative about people who are doing really very well, because it's going to come and bite you in the butt and stuff like that. If somebody is a loser, if somebody is a real bad leader, if somebody is doing something wrong, take pride in opening up and talking about it and share about it, because it has to be vocally shared. If it's not shared, people will never know what's going wrong with the world and stuff, and no action will happen. And have no fear around it. If you can appreciate it, if you can appreciate people, if you can appreciate leaders, if you can appreciate organizations, you can appreciate brands, you can appreciate people, you can appreciate everything happening good in the country. You got a right to even speak about what's wrong about certain countries and certain peoples and their practices and stuff like that. So in it together is what it means and stuff. And when you're working, you have to kind of also realize that work is also about being ethical and being fair. It's also about thinking what's right and wrong, because this is where people mess up. They get self-centric. They're thinking only about their own profits, their own positions, their own roles, their own power and stuff like that. And they put the lives and the economies, and they put a lot at stake of countries and situations and everything, and other people have to suffer because of some idiotic brands or even leaders and stuff like that. Okay. And this is a thought share of Jimmy Carter, A Crisis of Confidence. He shared this in 1979, that the threat is